I haven't been live this entire time. I didn't make it far. I didn't make it far, but I could have sworn I made the
I
live.
take it you're ready
I'm
to
kind of
learn your
pissed.
new...
I completed your assignment, Professor.
Good. Now, the exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt
You ain't missed
people.
nothing much. You ain't missed nothing much.
Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bow. 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 Bamada.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
11. 11 on a good day.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Wrong spell. There we go.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Sure and in control.
Professor?
Yes.
I'm not giving a
Apologies,
fuck.
Professor. Perhaps. Bombarda!
Lucky I can't crucify you. What class you in? Transfiguration class. Not gonna lie, where's that? There we go. Did I go to the right one? I saw a T. I ain't read the rest of it. Oh, yep, right here.
I heard
I went to the
Professor
courtyard.
Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
That's wrong. You think you so cool?
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Wow. I'm the best in the class.
Beautifully done.
Oh, transfiguration might be one of my main spells. In that case, I'm gonna put Leviosa here.
Oh, yeah. 6, 7, 73.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you,
I don't know what I'm gonna do,
I will say
but I definitely
I'm
brewed it.
especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Why is you on my dick?
Not at all.
Mind your business.
I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do
Penchant.
remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly.
But
It will
mind
be
your
end of the
business.
year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Right in the heart. Oh. Oh, that should take a minute to come back. A long ass time to come back.
Listen to Feldcroft. Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
If only a new student was helping.
I'm not new no more. Chill out. I feel like I should talk to Sebastian here first before I do the main quest. But Sebastian, it just feels like that fits right.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I regret using Crucio. I don't regret using
It was hard to
Crucio.
do.
I use it
Casting
every time I
Crucio was
fight.
our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone.
Especially ominous.
He wouldn't understand.
Especially ominous. Oh, fuck ominous. I won't say a word.
To involve ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Sebastian the homie. Sebastian is the
Sorry
homie.
for ominous, Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous. We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when
Alright,
to stop,
bro.
do you?
Bro, ominous, bro.
I
Shut
know
the
when
fuck
not
up.
to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my
Yo,
way.
you don't know.
Revelio.
The fuck was that?
I am not letting this go.
Bro.
Ominous,
Yo, he has to help his
Sebastian
sister,
and-
I
bro.
know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is
Bro,
not
bro.
a good idea.
Bro, I know
Sebastian
you
doesn't even
from
realize
him.
it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What? Tell me what
I
happened.
knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
No.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Yo! My gold. It turned to gold and disappeared.
Incendio. Bombada. Levioso. Levioso. Bombada.
Fuck you, ominous. Top of the class club. Fucking nerds. Oh, hold up. This is drip. Dripped out. Oh, look at my flying mount. I feel like I gotta rock this one now. It's block. There's too much white in my wand. Too much white in my wand. Excuse me.
Some kind soul help me.
Oh, you see what I'm wearing? Do I look kind? Oh, you lucky bitch. Yeah, what I gotta do? So talk to Amit and then speak with Sebastian. Actually, let me do like more side quests before I continue the main quest. I'm not trying to beat the game too fast, you mean? The divination classroom. What time is it? It's time to have some fun. What time is it? It's time to have some fun. Fun. Fun.
So frustrating.
So frustrating.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone.
Your message mentions your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend
Faza
can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term?
That looks fucking devious. Why was I here saying like this? I'm proving her mom right.
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you.
I'm a bad influence.
But you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
The forest.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is... That's...
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set for you was wearing a collar, but we should check if we can. Damn, this is evil. Haven't we done enough for her? Like,
that's a good idea. We need to see this.
I'll start looking into it right away. What? It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
see, Poppy is cool, but why are you in my business?
It's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
If I knew you carry a gun, I'm not.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Yes, sir. Demiguise. Let me wait till night.
Fine now, demiguise.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
Revelio.
I seek your help. Meet me outside of Felden, near the catacomb.
Ooh, he's about the TV Imperia. Yo, this is why Sebastian is the homie. Oh my god. Where you wanna meet? Because oh shit, he's trying to meet me far as shit. Excuse me, more.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Oh, here. All right, bro.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. Insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Bombarda! Confringo!
This room is taller than it looks. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
That's what I say for real. Like, that's what I say for real.
I just want to try my my new spell. Fuck. I just want to try my new spell out.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Incendio! Incendio!
Definitely this too.
There's something here by the altar. Revelio.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come from before my filthy to rule. What? But research must come before my filthy to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it. But first, I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learn the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic. And
of course. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says they're next to some...
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestry was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else that I could not ignore. In the area behind that great room, which had suffered decay amid the turn Avid the turned over as sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yes! I prefer not to learn Imperio. Yes, I'd like to fucking learn it, but tell me how you know it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to
teach
master.
me. Teach me, Imperio. Ah! 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 Imperio! Yes. I feel the power
There
already.
we go. Something troubling.
I feel the power already. But Bombardo, I do not need Bombardo. You do not want to fucking work. Imperio! Bitch.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. That worked. Let's go. Accio.
Attack the spider. Just stuck.
Incendio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
I'll get it.
Accio.
I'll do not two songs.
Guardian Leviosa.
head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
What's this passage? That path leads to that.
Incendio.
Oh, thank you. I could have checked.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Revelli. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Also.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Incendio!
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities would benefit not only wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says.
Fuck that journal entry. We taking a relic.
This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Why would we leave the relic after doing all that?
Is that ominous?
Are you gonna fight?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Oh, persuade, nah. Sebastian, you gonna beat his blonde ass.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
I don't give a fuck.
Done his research.
I don't even know you.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Nigga. Sebastian is right. Fuck you.
We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Bro, nigga, you can't see.
Friendship over this.
How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well
don't regret
making this
shit.
choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Say less.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Sebastian.
Imperio's ass.
What did you do?
Come on, Sebastian. Don't worry about it. Come on.
It was the
Imperio. I used Imperio.
fight.
Nigga.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
I ain't sorry shit, bro. Fuck that nigga. I do not know where I'm going. Shit, am I lost? How y'all gonna tell me to leave the catacombs and not tell me how to get out? Oh, this way.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I'll take that.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
No, I would have did it without his permission.
I do, but
I've taken full responsibility.
How do I get in there?
You have my word.
we always looked out for each other. Ominous and I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Left this blonde ass down there.
How long did the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be alright, Sebastian.
Oh. Hey, how you doing? How do you know a name? I thought it was someone else watching me.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
This is Harry Potter.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the
Expelliarmus!
Hogwarts Legacy.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Wrong thing. Too far. Oh shit.
There's nowhere to go. Keep out of Saul's reach. Uncle, to the right.
Ah, got him.
They're closing in.
Hold on. Oh my god. Sebastian is the homie, bro. He's cold as fuck.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
Bro, fuck you, uncle. Bro, if you kill him now. Kill the uncle. Kill the uncle. Kill the uncle. Kill the uncle.
Stay away from her.
Kill the uncle.
From all of us.
Kill the uncle.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
From my
Stop you?
sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him?
Can
Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
Let me
You
take
may
this
be
mask
right.
off before I
Very
talk
well.
to him.
Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he
Nigga,
is.
I do not give a fuck.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Yeah. My name's in the title.
Why,
I forgot.
Sebastian?
Oh, you lucky.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Can I change the cow? Oh! Okay. They definitely need an online mode. And they definitely need to bring Quidditch into the game. Like, Quidditch not being in this game is crazy.
quickly this has strung me.
This will not be another setback like
Incendio.
You won't get away with that.
Incendio. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Uh, as soon as I got this game, so I think like
Resource
around
indeed,
last
your
week.
field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
If only a new student would help me with my
I didn't expect anyone to join the live stream.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Appreciate it. Ah, stairs.
Lumos. Repair.
Oh, okay.
Hello there.
That's the...
Hello, Armid. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Accio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you can tell me
I
why
appreciate you
we're
watching me.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals.
Tough.
Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Armid. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this list. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Oh. Hold on, I gotta look appropriate. Can't be showing my face.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
You need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
You don't see me. You don't see me. You shouldn't have saw me. You shouldn't have saw me.
I'll get us through here safely, I'll meet. You have my word.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Are there people like right there? Oh, they're right here.
Clever. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think Revellium, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. There we go. Crescendo.
Oh. I'm getting smacked up. I never see you. Hello.
That's the last. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
What did I have over there? No way. No way you was watching that. That was so long ago. Every now and then I go back to those like videos just to reminisce on like other memories. Yeah, he doesn't post much anymore. I think he just slowed down.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement fiend right now.
Okay.
Lumos! Lumos!
Is it... Okay, they move away from light. That's cool. Definitely need these.
Revelio.
Don't want to miss anything.
Lumos.
Lumos!
They're still up there. As soon as you say that, get hit. Now I'm fumbling. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. I'm panicking. Yeah. I put the game on hard, and then I started watching my friend play the game, and then like he was like having trouble, and after I told him to put the game on hard as well. Wrong people. I need to start blocking. Jesus. Hold this. Golly.
That should be the last of them I'll eat.
Yeah, I always forget that I can block until I'm at the end of the fight. Wrong thing. Jesus.
Yes, of course.
Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Alright, what am I destroying? All of this stuff is better. This 50. Still can destroy this. Wait. Just destroy this. Oh, exit the mine? Jesus. Oh, thought that this song. Oh, this do something. All right. Oh.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Of course.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
It's a real fun game. I would say it's probably my favorite right now.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it.
Amazing.
She was certain it was made of
if I could buy it
goblin
again, I
metal, but
would.
was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Incendio.
But yeah, I think that wraps up today for this game. I might stream this game later. I'm not sure. But definitely might play tomorrow. I appreciate y'all watching me though. I ain't expect nobody to join.